Hey my little teacups, welcome to your daily tea time with your one and only tea. So as you can tell by my voice, today's video is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a little mukbang video with one of my favorite foods, sushi. We just gonna sit together and I'm going to let you guys know a little bit better about me. And I'm just found random questions on the interwebs and some questions people send me over the comment section and just ask me private messages. And while I do that, I'm gonna stuff my face. Okay, as always, I am aware that this is, chewing sounds, mouth sounds. I know that a lot of people don't like it. If you don't like it, perfectly fine. There are tons of other videos on my channel you can watch. Just don't watch it. Without further ado, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat now. Okay. I didn't had sushi in a while, and I'm very much so I have to eat it with my fingers. First of all, I forgot to grab chopsticks when I picked this up, and I don't know where my chopsticks are. They're normally is at home. They're like missing. So yeah, so I'm going to eat like that. Oh yeah, I am very crazy with wasabi. I like spicy food a lot, so okay. What shall we eat now? Let's go with this one. So good. This is gonna be a little messy. I'm just gonna grab my microphone and just hold it with my other hand, because otherwise, there you go. That's a lot better. Wasabi. Yeah, I wanted to answer some questions, right? Just give me a second. So the first question was what my favorite webtoon is. At the moment, I'm only really like extremely invested in one webtoon. And that's called My Dear Cold-Blooded King. It's so good, like the visual and the storyline and everything, like it's still ongoing. It's like there's a new chapter coming out each Sunday at midnight. It's just so good. Like I'm really, like yesterday it came out and I really got up at midnight reading it. Just being halfway, like I just realized how much sushi that is. It's okay. You can do this. Yeah, but that is pretty much the only one I'm invested in right now. But if you don't have any webtoons to read right now and you didn't read it yet, you definitely should. Pretty good. Okay. When was the last time you cried? Actually, today. I mean, most of you guys know that I'm from Canada, or like I moved to Canada a couple of years ago, and there was in our neighborhood city, I don't know, did I say this right? There was a bus accident where the junior hockey team from the school in Saskatchewan was going to a game, and we're driving with the bus to the game, and the bus had an accident, and I think there's 29 kids, teenage boys, and 15 of them died, and I think including the coach died too. And I saw, of course, nobody, especially since Winnipeg is also like Winnipeg, Toronto, and all, like hockey is like such a big thing here in Canada that like pretty much a lot of people talk about it today, and everyone, like my whole, like the Facebook and everything is full of it. And I saw a little thing in the movies, in the news, where they were just talking, and they were showing like the bus, how it looked, and I was just looking at it, and I was just like, oh my goodness, like, I just can't imagine. I can't imagine how horrible that is. And they just went on the bus to go for a game, and then never come back. And so I found that very heartbreaking, and so I cried when I saw that. Yeah. Gotta always tell the people you love that you love them, because you just don't know. Okay, let's see. Horror movie. Scary movie or happy ending? I mean, I said it already. I'm not good with horror movies at all. Not even a little bit. I want to watch them, and I want to watch them pretty bad. And sometimes, when there's a really good movie out and there's a lot of hype around it, I'm go watch them. But then, after that, I cannot sleep for a couple of days because I'm in absolute panic mode. A pretty good example. When Paranormal Activity came out, and there was just such a hype about it, and there was just such a hype about it, and I really wanted to go see that movie. I knew already it was a bad idea to do that, especially in the movie theater, but I really wanted to see it, so I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna suck it up, and I'm just gonna gonna watch the movie. And so I went to go see this wonderful movie. It was the first Paranormal Activity, the first one that came out. And first of all, I almost got seasick watching it. And then, like, I literally came back home and, like, I could not sleep for 4 days without all the lights on in the whole house and TV running, and just being scared to death that with every noise that came from somewhere sounded to me like there's some ghost coming after me at any second. And and that was just like an absolute nightmare. So that also was the last time I watched a horror movie. And so here's the thing now. I'm in quite the dilemma at the moment because everyone is talking about The Quiet Room, right? The Quiet Place. And I'm a sucker it doesn't matter, and even if they're scary, I'm a sucker for well-made movies. I really am. And it sounds like that this movie is absolutely mind-blowing amazing. So there's this huge part of me who really badly wants to go watch this movie that's supposed to be scary as heck. I really want to watch that movie, and I kind of feel like I have to go watch it in the movie theater to get the full effect from it. But I'm probably not going to sleep for 2 weeks if I'm going to go watch that movie. So I don't know. So I'm quite the dilemma at the moment. Like, I just, like, every day, like, there's, like, more great things I hear about. I hear about that movie. So I don't know what to do. So I will see how that goes. Deep down, I know already I'm going to watch it because I really want to. But also deep down, I know that I'm not going to sleep for 2 weeks. Well, better for you guys. If I can't sleep, I can make lots of videos. Do you play video games? I think I answered a question like that already, but I'm not quite sure, and I didn't check before I made this video, so I'm just going to answer it. I love video games, but I'm a shitty gamer. Like, I love, like, there are two things for me that are extremely relaxing. ASMR videos and watching people play video games. And just being, like, on my bed watching them play video games. And, so... The only thing, like, for a long, long time, I played League of Legends, and I mained Morgana and Zona support, but, like, that's pretty much, like, I played back in the day when you would play Ashe in the middle. I don't know. I don't think you do that still. And but yeah, like, I'm not a good gamer. Like, even, like, I was lucky that I had a team that liked me a lot. And just carried me always with them. Like, I had my moments where I was not bad. But, like, I'm just simply not a gamer. I think just the talent. I just like the talent for it. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. But, like, just watching. So, yeah, like, I kind of wanted to try to play Fortnite. But, like, I looked into it and I'm just like, oh my gosh, you were already so bad at League of Legends. Like, you know, like, there's no way you're going to survive that. Yeah. What is something that you gave up, what you did when you were younger, and what you miss? That would be probably crossplay. Crossplay was a big thing for me when I was younger. Like, I started when I was 16, 17, 18. And now back in the day, that was back in the day when that was not, you know, internet and things like that was not such a huge thing yet. But like I would always, like, I'd never had a genre I would focus on when it came to cosplay. Like I would cosplay anime characters or manga characters or Marvel, like superheroes. I had a long time where I like really excessively for like 2 years, 3 years cosplayed J-Rock, like really with going conventions. Like I had a group, we cosplayed together. J-Rock was something I just extremely cosplayed. And then what I also cosplayed was well, the last cosplay I did, what was the last cosplay I did? Let me just think for a sec. I don't really remember. But I want to go back into it. I'm actually kind of like, really, like, I miss it a lot. Like, it's just like, I mean, everyone who does cosplay just knows, just like making your own costume and just like seeing it come, like just like planning it, designing it, putting all the things together, finding stuff, finding the material for it, like all of it. Like, it's just such a great thing. But yeah, life happened and work happened, and I just wasn't able to do it so much anymore. And but I miss it. I really do miss it. So I really want to crossplay Ash really badly. But like, it's like I start with it and then I'm not going to finish it and then I'm going to be frustrated about it. So we will see. But that's definitely something I miss and wish I could get back. Yeah. Next question. Of course, the iPad goes off. I know, I'm lacking a little bit with the eating. Like, it's like a lot of sushi. I have the biggest respect. Like, I don't understand those mukbang people. Like, they have like so much more food and they eat that all. And they're so tiny and small and skinny. Like, I just don't understand how they do that. Tell us one of your bad habits. One of my bad habits. I'm maybe too shy sometimes. Like, it got better. Like, I got a lot better. Like, if I compare myself to myself right now and compare myself to the person I was when I was a teenager. Sorry, that was a little bit loud. I have to make the microphone there. When I compare myself to a teenager, like when I would go, like, just simple things like ordering in a restaurant, stuff like that. When I had people there that would do that for me, because just simply calling a waiter over, just like, hey, excuse me, I couldn't do that. Like, I just absolutely couldn't do that. And that was so annoying. Like, I annoyed myself with that. And asking for directions and stuff like that. Like, I had this big thing inside my stomach. Like, it was like a stone in there. I wasn't absolutely not able to do that. I can do that now. I'm still not very, super easygoing with it. Like, some people are just like, oh, whatever, they don't care. But yeah, but I got a lot better with that. Well, back in the day, it was a really, really bad habit. Like, I would try to figure out ways how I could avoid certain situations because I just didn't want to have to ask people for things or stuff like that. Like, it was really, really bad. I'm a weird person. Question. Do you have any tattoos or piercings or any other body modification? Well, I'm also thinking, did I answer that one already or did I not? I think I did. You maybe should do that a little bit more proper next time. I do have 3 tattoos. I have 3. I have one big dragon all over my back. A big back piece. And from the side, like from up here, down my rib cage to the front of my hip bone, I have a tribal. And then over from my left hip bone to my right hip bone, I have a writing. Yeah. And now I'm not gonna show them. And the funny thing is, most people think I would not be the person to have that, but I do. I don't have any piercings anymore, but I had tons. Like, there was no piercing I didn't have. Like, I really think, well, no. Maybe a little much, but I just had, at some point, let me just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think 16, and that's not my, I have 10 on, 5 on each ear. That's not including my ears. Like, it's 16 all over my body, and then 10 10 on top of it, if you would, like 26 all together, if you would include my ears. Yeah. And I have none anymore. They're all taken out. There's no specific reason I did that. Like, I didn't, it's not like I felt too old for it or was worried about what other people think. It just wasn't me anymore. Like, there was just at some point where I was just like, okay, I just don't want to wear them anymore. I still think they're the coolest, but like, for myself, it was just not. I still love my tattoos. Like, I never ever would remove them. But yeah, that's it. Did you ever do something so embarrassing that you were not able to look that other person into the eye for the next 10 years? I'm thinking about what that could be. I mean, not really. Not really. I mean, the only thing, like, maybe, like, so back in the day when it was like, I got like, when when you get like drunk, and I remember I always was like a talker, like, when people say, oh, they pass out when they drink, and I can't remember anything about what happened. And I was always like, when people would tell me that back in the day, and I was just like, no, you have to remember, yeah, little did I know. And it happened to me once. There was tons of tequila, like, I'm not gonna go into details, but there was tons of tequila involved. It was a New Year's Eve, and I woke up not knowing how I got home and what happened, and just waking up, having like tons of text messages, people sending me pictures, telling me what happened, but I absolutely had no idea, and that was so scary to me that I never ever touched tequila again. And I do still drink, but like tequila is like, I would drink tequila all the time before that, but after that night, not anymore. But yeah, but that was extremely, there was just something about it. And I remember I went out with my friends at the same day, and it was it's just so embarrassing, and it's just so, because everyone seemed to have known what was going on and what was happening, but just like my friends just had the best time ever, just making me feel conscious and just like super embarrassed, but yeah, that was like, but like nothing else that comes to my mind. I think I'm not gonna finish this. Okay, maybe this one piece. Oh my gosh, I'm always so noisy. What do you like most about ASMR? And what do you dislike the most? That's a good question. I think I said already. I like especially since I started making my own videos, the creativity with making those videos is something that I love. Like, that's something, like, I'm even thinking about like making, really like putting like crossplays into videos and things like that. Like, it's just like, I think especially when you do role plays, you can just just live out your little acting wannabe skills. And no, I just love it. Like, I just love that it's so creative. Like, it stimulates my creativity so much. That's probably the reason I'm making so many videos, because I really enjoy it immensely. What do I not like about ASMR? Well, it has more to do with the judgmental stuff that goes on, and that I wasn't so much aware of beforehand, before I myself had a channel. I mean, I'm a very neutral person. Like, I always think, like, it doesn't matter as long as a person is happy. Like, who cares what they do and what they don't? Like, I realized that there's really this huge divided thing going on, with so many things, like with where people say, oh, they're the good-looking ASMR artist, and they just get views, and they do not really put any effort into the videos, and they just get all these subscribers, and just because they look good, and just because they do all that sexual stuff, and they dress sexy on camera. And what I think is like ridiculous in my opinion, but that's my personal opinion, because, you know, if they feel themselves like that, and if they enjoy doing that, like, who cares? Like, you know, like sometimes you see when like in the comment section and there's the bashing going around and stuff like that, or you in live stream chats, and it's just yeah, I never thought it's like some people are really bitter, or it's also like I do, like, people can come to my channel and can comment, and if it's another ASMR channel, and that it wouldn't, and I don't think that's gonna change, even like having now a little bit more subscribers. I don't care. I'm happy. Like, if people come and they say hi, and that's great. And like, I started to realize that commenting on other channels sometimes is an issue for people. And I just don't get why. Because, and even if that other artist is promoting or whatever, I think he gets, like, the amount of subs I think you get from commenting on other videos. Now, I'm not an expert. Who am I to say? I just started making videos 2 months ago. But like, some people are so bothered by it, and they're just like, there's just like so much hate going on. And I'm just like, why does that matter? Like, why are you people getting upset and fight and over that, like, thing, like something so unnecessary? I think ASMR is such a huge space, and, you know, I think the wonderful thing about this is that because ASMR is so special in its way, like, I can have the same trigger, and the person that does it, the triggers me differently than another person would. So I really think it's a very nice thing that, you know, it seems to be every person kind of like finds their way when they start making ASMR videos. And of course, I do agree that some faster and some slower, and I don't know why or why not that is. But like, you know, I think you can be nice and polite and not hateful with each other without, you know, like, there's just sometimes people are just like really feisty about that. And like, that's also something I don't like. Like, you become conscious because of it, especially when you do your own videos. What happened was, I always promised myself, like, I really wanted to make these videos, and it was not on the first time. I just knew I wanted to do something. And, you know, if that becomes something I can make money with, if I can make money with it over the long run, wonderful, great. If not, then not. Then I'm just simply enjoying doing them. And all of a sudden, like, I started to realize that when it came to certain, and I said that in my mouth sound video, when it came to certain videos I wanted to make, that I became hesitant because I was worried about what other people think. Or I was worried about if people would be like, oh, look at her. What is ridiculous, because I was just like, okay, you know what? Like, why would you start now to worry about, like, to make other people, just to post, just to make other people like you or not talk bad about you, you know? And that was kind of scary. Like, when I realized I was not posting because of this, then I just had to have a little tough talk with myself and just be like, okay, T, either you're gonna do this the way you should, and that means, like, if you feel like doing a video that you really want to do and it triggers you, and you're gonna put that out. And you know, and if I want to put something on that's shoulder free, if I want to put something on that's a sweater, if I want to be in my pajamas, if I want to have makeup on, if I don't want to have makeup on, if I want to have my hair straight or curly, who cares? As long as I am able to be happy when I make those videos, right? So I just promised myself I'm not gonna try to get into the struggle and care what other people think too much. Yeah, but I do think that the community is very divided in that way, and there's just, I mean, and I just don't understand, because like, I think to everyone who wants to do videos their way, good for them, you know, and if it works for them, good for them. Yeah, I think I'm starting to babble a little bit because it's getting late. So, as you guys could tell, I finished my food, and I also stopped eating at some point and was just talking. Sorry. I'm going to stop this video here now. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, my little teacups, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, like and comment if you want. And as always, I hope to see you around. Bye bye.